Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the 6 Guerlain perfumes that I currently have as full bottles in my collection. I've had a number of other perfumes by Guerlain throughout the years. Guerlain is one of my favorite houses, but these are the 6 that I currently have, so I'll talk about what I like or dislike about each one, and then I'll talk at the end about which ones I'd really like to try once I finish up a couple of these. So my favorite of all the Guerlain perfumes that I've ever tried or sampled, and one of my favorite perfumes of all time in general, is Insolence by Guerlain, and this is the Eau de Toilette. It's the EDT. I've only ever tried and owned the EDT. I've never actually tried or owned the Eau de Parfum, but I would like to buy one day. That's definitely one that I want to try. And this one, oh my goodness, it is the most beautiful violet. I love violet. I love it as the flower itself, and I love it in perfumes. This is a candied violet. It smells so much like those violetas or those hard violet candies. It smells a lot like actual candied violets that you might eat on desserts as well. You get iris, orange blossom. It's powdery, it's girly, it's floral, it's airy, it's sweet, it's sickly sweet, but in the best way. And I absolutely love this. This is actually in the B bottles, but it used to be in these kind of circular bottles as well. I think the bottle's beautiful, but the juice, I mean, this is a perfume that I would love to smell like every single day. I love it. So my first one is Insolence. Then I have La Petite Robe Noire, Black Perfecto. And this one I love to wear in the fall and winter. It does really, really well in cold temperatures. You get rose, kind of leather, licorice, but I usually don't like licorice in perfumes because I don't actually like licorice at all. But in this one, it actually works, and it's really, really nice. And there's almond in here, but the almond's very cherry-like. Almond can sometimes smell like dark cherries, and in this one, that's the case. And I've actually tested this one, sprayed it before bed and woken up in the morning many hours later, and I can still smell it. It lasts a really long time. It's beautiful, and I definitely get this one again. Then from the Aqua Allegoria range, I actually only own one from that range. They don't tend to last that long, and they're very airy and bright and usually have some citrus, or they're quite light. And this one's Nerolia Bianca, and much like the name suggests, it's a really nice neroli fragrance. You get that orange blossom neroli, and then you get citrus like mandarin or lemon or petitgrain. Yeah, it's kind of a citrusy neroli, and it's quite nice. The bottle's beautiful. It's those honeycomb bottles that they all come in. It's really nice for spring and summer. I probably wouldn't repurchase this, but it's nice to have. Then I have Mon Guerlain, and this is the Eau de Toilette as well. I have tried the Eau de Parfum, and I actually really prefer the Eau de Toilette. I'll actually spray this one. This one has that lavender, but it's a lighter lavender, and I think I actually prefer when lavender's quite light compared to the Eau de Parfum. It's really nice. You still get it. You get vanilla and jasmine. There's less mandarin or that citrusy note in the EDP. There's less so in the Eau de Toilette. And it's just nice. I mean, it still lasts an incredibly long time. It's still very feminine. It still has so much of that original DNA. But I don't usually prefer the Eau de Toilette if they're similar between two fragrances, but this one is one that I would actually only continue to buy, the Eau de Toilette. I really love it. Then the last two rather are fragrances that are quite older in the range from the House of Guerlain. So I like them. I love having them. I especially love having them for reference, really, but they're not ones that I wear day to day or that often. So the first one is actually Shalimar Eau de Toilette. And this is another one that I just chose to get the EDT over the EDP. I might pick up the Eau de Parfum one day. I've definitely smelt it. There's a million flankers of this, and I'm sure everyone knows what it smells like, but there's so many florals in this. You get iris and jasmine and rose and vanilla, and there's so many notes, and it's just so reminiscent of the time that it was made and the many, many people who've worn it throughout the decades. So that's Shalimar Eau de Toilette. And finally, one that's perfect for this time of year, for spring, it's Champs-Élysées. And this is the Eau de Parfum. And this one, it's a fruity floral. It's almost in a weird way for me, just from the memories of people that I've known who've worn this, more dated than Shalimar, even though this is newer. It's got peach and melon. I really get that melon. And then the floral. So it lists violet in this fragrance. I don't get any violet at all. But it has lily of the valley, which I get, peony, vanilla, and lilacs. There's definitely a lot of florals in here. Some fruits. I get a really strong lemon. But yeah, that's Champs-Élysées. And the Guerlains that I'd love to try next, from Insolence, I would love to really try the Eau de Parfum because I just love this one so much. And that's, from what I heard, kind of like a sweeter, richer one of that fragrance. And then L'Instant de Guerlain, that's one that I've been really recommended because there's a lot of great violet in that, and it's powdery, and I love those kinds of fragrances. And then Samsara is one that's really, really reviewed more recently on YouTube, so I'd love to try that one out. And Idylle, or Idol, that's one that I'd really like to try as well. So please let me know if you have any recommendations for more videos you'd like to see from me, and leave me your favorite Guerlain fragrance in the comments below. See you next time. Bye.